What are the significant changes in transitioning from RISQ 2.0 to RISQ 3.0? We have set up a communication channel for RISQ. Since May 2021, we have received numerous emails from various individuals and companies across the industry. The communications include feedback and technical inquiries that will assist us in regularly enhancing the RISQ. Our goal is to periodically review the document and ensure that the RISQ is up to date with the latest industry regulations and recommendations. This review process occurs approximately twice a year. What are the major changes in RISQ version 3.0? We have replaced the term non-conformity with the term finding. A finding is the outcome of non-compliance with either the RISQ requirement or industry recommendations. We encountered a few problems related to the code of conduct and allegations of bribery, prompting us to include a section titled Engaging with the Inspector Code of Conduct in the introduction of RISQ. We asked our inspectors to include the latest class survey status in the Q2.1 for our internal review. Question 2.16, concerning the air conditioning system, was mainly MLC related. We moved the question to Section 15, Health and Welfare of Seafarer. In Question 3.3, we emphasized the importance of navigation officers having familiarity with X and S-band radars. The Guide to Inspection has been revised to remove the minimum recording requirement for VDR in response to industry feedback and to eliminate any ambiguity. In Guideline Q4.5, we highlight the importance of recognizing the risk associated with spaces that are adjacent to cargo space. The Q4.7 guidelines emphasize the significance of providing accurate details regarding risks related with a specific hot work in the hot work permit. The Q4.10 inspection guide has been updated to include instructions for inspectors to review the incident file on the vessel. If any incidents were not reported, the inspector should record a finding. We do not classify near misses and NCRs as incidents, and we do not require our inspectors to report them as adverse finding. In Q4.16, we clarified the bump test and calibration test check requirement for portable gas detectors and updated the testing requirements accordingly. To ensure the efficacy of the portable two-way radios used in firefighting, we have revised Question 4.30 and its corresponding guideline and requested that the radio's efficacy be evaluated by an inspector. The inspection guide of Q8.18 now includes the alternative method for monitoring the temperature of coal cargo inside the hold. The requirement of a gas-free certificate for the fumigated space has been clarified in the revised version of Question 8.25 to provide greater clarity. After a thorough review of an incident, the inspection guide of Q9.20 was updated to include a requirement for crane cabinet inspection. The Question 10.23 and its inspection guide have been revised to include the towing requirement proposed by Rio Tinto. The question 12.7 and its guidelines have been updated to incorporate the latest industry recommendation and feedback by eliminating the reference to specific standards and the term class. Multiple incidents involving inadequate storage of spare steel plates in the engine room prompted the inclusion of an inspection guide for Q13.28 and an emphasis on the significance of proper storage and management of spare steel plates. The Q14.1 inspection guide now includes a requirement for biofuel management procedures, which entails maintaining a biofuel logbook. The inspection guide for portable cargo light requirements in question 14.10 has been updated to provide clear instructions on when the inspector should record a finding. The question's language of Q14.12 was altered for greater clarity. The first paragraph of the Guide to Inspection for Q15.1 has been revised to incorporate ITF requirements for personnel remuneration in response to industry feedback. Question 15.5 of the Inspection Guide emphasized the significance of providing free drinking water and using potable water. The inspector was instructed to record a finding where the water on board was not potable or the crew was charged for drinking water. A new question and guide for inspection have been added to Section 15 to meet the requirement of asbestos-free and help the inspector in identifying and reporting any asbestos-related findings. The introduction of Section 16 has been updated to offer more precise instructions on how to determine if the ice-related question is relevant to a particular vessel. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions, please send us an email at RISQ@RightShip.com. Our team is available to assist you.